Alright, what's up guys? It's Lego here with Dyna Demos. So today I'm going to be giving you a walk around on my bike. So starting with the fairing, this right here is the crater fairing. As you've seen on Rod's bike, he's rocking the Villain 2 Hero. So this fairing right here is about $80, and you know, it's been holding up tough. It's made of ABS plastic. It's not as strong as the Villain 2 Hero one, but as long as you're not like running it over with your truck, you should be all right. Okay. This right here is the Fly Eye. This thing is extremely bright. When I ride, I like to be seen, and I know if I'm rocking the Moons MC Fly Eye, I'm gonna be seen. And then moving down right here, I also have just a little LED light, and this just illuminates the road even more. I like being able to see out far when I'm riding at night, and this right here lights it up. And then you have the Moons MC headlight block underneath here, just to align my headlight to the fairing. Moving around, these right here, these handguards are made by JD Customs. Rod's rocking just the Amazon ones. These right here, if you're gonna go Amazon to JD Customs, pretty much the same thing. The welds are a little bit nicer on the JD Customs ones, but honestly you can't tell the difference just looking at it from the front. Moving around, I got the IMZZ crash bar. This right here is just the crash bar. You know, King makes these. A bunch of different companies makes these. This one's the IMZZ one, and I haven't had any problems with it. You know, it's a good product. Welds look good. It looks like it would hold up in a crash, or you know, if I tip my bike over. Moving around, we got the 110 Screaming Eagle. Wow, that's pretty hot. I have the S&S stealth air cleaner installed, or intake, whatever you want to call it. This right here, I think it was about 180 bucks. This doesn't have a cover on it. I'm just rocking just the one without the cover, just because I didn't feel like spending an extra 150 bucks. Down here I have the Flow Motorsports jet fuel MX pegs. I love these things. I think they look dope. I wanted to break up my bike just from being all black, you know, and I really like the color on these things, and I used to ride dirt bikes, so I really like the style of the MX pegs. I bought a oil dipstick just so I could see the temperature. So you see right there, it pulls up. This thing right here, it's made out of gold. It's about 150 bucks. Bought it from Harley Davidson, you know, it means $100. I got a TBR exhaust. This right here is Gen 1. So the difference between Gen 1 and Gen 2 is the cap. So you can see this is a removable cap. The Gen 2, it's welded on. I heard some guy told me before that if you have a Gen 1, that the cap could fall off. But I haven't ran into that issue, obviously. And if I do, I'm sure TBR would would give me another one, you know what I mean? Or at least fix it. I got passenger peg mounts back here, and then I think these are just, what, Arlen S pegs. I didn't put these on, the previous owner did. King frame sliders with the stock shocks. I got Thrash and Supply essential bags. You know, you can't really fit a lot in them, but I've tested it out, and they fit a 6-pack perfect. And you always have to have your red, white, and blue gloves, you know? That's what I'm all about. What did we added this custom dynamics license plate bracket, because we actually went on one ride and we were trying to shoot a moto vlog, and my license plate came bouncing down the road and Rod had to avoid it. I was like, what was that? And I looked back and Rod's over there swerving because my license plate just went bouncing down the road. This right here isn't the one that has the integrated lights built into it, because I too plan to go with the full fender, so I didn't want to waste a bunch of money in getting a fancy license plate bracket right now. That's pretty much it for the back. Underneath here, with all your wires and everything, I have the Fuel Pack 3. All right, the Fuel Pack 3, that's my tuner. So it just sits underneath here. You can either leave it installed or you can disconnect it. I left it installed just because if I ever want to connect to my phone, I can see like a bunch of different temperatures, the speed, all that stuff. So it's still installed on the bike, and it just Bluetooths to your phone. It's pretty sweet. Right here we got the alloy art shift linkage. It's gold, came with my bike. If you're still rocking a stock shift linkage, I recommend upgrading and just spend the extra money and just get the alloy art. You know, right? You might as well get the best. It's a West Coast company, like those guys are awesome. Also, I have the Flow Motorsports shift peg, and this thing right here, right, just goes along with the MX style. You know, maybe if one day they make the jet fuel color, I'll get that, but not too worried about it. I think it looks pretty sweet also. And then I almost forgot, I am rocking the Lucky Dave step-up seat too, just like on Rod's bike. You know, it's got the diamond stitching. I got the 13-inch San Diego Lucky 13, San Diego Customs Lucky Lucky Dave's Lucky 13s. Almost gave that credit to San Diego Customs. These things are sweet. You know, when I sit on my bike, I'm only 5'8". I know a lot of people have asked that, but my shoulders, you know, I'm not way up here. Like, they're pretty even. I've been on long rides and I don't get tired when I'm rocking this right here. And I can see over my fairing. You know, I can see the road in front of me, and I've rode at night a few times and it doesn't bother me at all. Like, I can see the road. I'm also rocking the Kitsul gauge pods. If you're going to do a gauge relocation, you need to get Kitsul's gauge pods, right? Because he makes an extremely good product compared to all the others, and he puts them at the correct angle. So we never even thought about getting glare off these things because Kitsul already puts them at the angle to where you're not going to get glare. And we also got his dash delete, and then I have the Harley Davidson flush mount gauges, and that pretty much wraps up my bike. You know, it's a work in progress, and looking forward to throwing more things on it. The next thing I'm going to do is the chain drive, and after that we'll see what's up. So I'm Lego again with Dyna Demos, and make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.